psych all the time back in the day.
Psych was a good one.
Yeah, right about when you were going to hit somebody. Psych. And then you comb your hair.
Yeah.
That was
The
ridiculous.
hairbrush.
The hairbrush.
Wait, well, you just used it in place of just kidding.
Yeah.
You know, psych.
Yeah.
Psych.
Psych. Oh, all right. I'm
We
sorry, kidding.
used to call girls skanks.
Skeezers.
Skeezers, strawberries. I mean, there's
Skanks
like,
is still popular. Skanks
Yeah.
is still popular. That one's still good.
yeah, it's still popular in Compton.
Nah, they don't say skanks in Compton. Hoes.
Yeah.
Hoes.
Bitches and hoes.
How do you know, man? You don't live in Compton.
We live right down the street from Compton.
Ah, shit. I'm always in Compton, and they
Are
got
you?
some pretty crazy terminology
You're
these
not
days,
in Compton
man.
ever.
It's because it's ebonics, bro.
It's Ebonics.
That's what it is.
I know a few words in Ebonics.
Of course
Yeah,
you do.
whatever.
Odyssey.
What?
You want me to define it?
Yeah,
You ought to see the tits on that hoe. There you go. That's my Ebonics lessons for today. Class dismissed.
Dude, they have those shits in Spanish, but I can't think right now. I don't have my cap on straight. But
Oh,
Those
boy.
are all the.
I'll write them down for you.
Working in
guys.
a restaurant, I've learned all the bad terms in Spanish, all the cuss words and
Pendejo,
yeah,
cabrón,
all that good
puto.
shit. Isn't that the first thing you learn in any language, though? Like, where's the bathroom, the cuss words, and how to order a beer?
And, yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
In every language, the only language I've ever learned that where you don't learn any like cuss words and shit like that is Japanese.
Yeah,
It's such
they
a
don't
fucking
have-
honorable language. No, they have them, but you know that's not the first shit you learn in
Yeah.
that language. It's weird. Every
Yeah.
other language, man, fucking Vietnamese, the first thing they're teaching you is like, you know, how to fucking fish
Take
hook
the
a girl's
stick.
asshole.
Take the stick out of that girl's cunt.
Jesus.
You know? Fucking.
I've never been with the Vietnamese girl. There was this one girl, she was smoking hot back in school. And she came back, like, I think her junior year. This is high school. She came back her junior year, and her first name was Ha, or Han.
No, ha? I like
Maybe
ha.
Ha. Maybe it was Ha. Something
like
like,
Ha
that. And
because,
she
you
came
know,
back, and she was
ha-ha.
Sarah. Like, she just
Sarah,
got
she
rid
became
of her.
Americanized.
Yeah, she
Hey,
got
that's
rid
what
of her,
happens.
her name.
Yeah,
Her
you know what
Vietnamese
you
name.
call a Chinese, and, wait, oh, I kind of fucked that up already. What do you call a Chinese Indian?
What?
Ugly.
Boo.
And we've reached a new low.
Yes, we have. That's why we stay away from jokes on the show. Just stick to the stories.
I got one for you. I got one for you.
Stick
no.
to the stories.
Fuck
Come
jokes.
on, guys. We
Yeah.
avoid riddles and shit like that.
Yeah, we can't be too
simply
hacky.
because, you know, who hasn't heard them? You know,
Yeah.
ah.
If you're on the internet, you know a lot of jokes. Let's just put it
Yeah, I
that way.
fucked up a joke one time. We were playing poker, and I was hammered off Sailor Jerry rum. And I
Sailor Jerry's.
fucked
Props to
my
Sailor
joke up.
Jerry.
I'm like, all right, I'm done with jokes. I'm done. I'm off jokes.
That's because you were sloshed that night. You were really
Fucked
fucking
up.
sloshed.
Yeah, I was hammered.
That's another one. Sloshed.
Sloshed, hammered. Yeah,
Terminologies for being drunk.
there's a shitload of them.
Oh man, shit faced.
Twisted,
Fuck.
pissy, pissy drunk,
Piss drunk.
falling down drunk,
Wasted.
wasted,
Wasted.
loaded,
And Painter's
Loaded.
original, elegantly wasted.
loaded.
Elegantly wasted, dude.
Man, it's never been a time
That
where
just
I've been
means you're
stupid,
fucking drinking wine, you loser.
With your pinky up.
but
It's a sign of royalty.
I've never been stupid. I mean, no matter how drunk I get, there's a radar around for like ugly women. I just know there's something inside of me that says like, that woman's so unattractive that you'll regret it in the morning. Hence, you know, I've yet to make a mistake.
No, see, the
Except in my
mistake is
early
you let him
days.
sleep over. Fuck that. Kick him out as soon as you're done. Don't let him sleep
No.
over. You don't want to see him in the morning.
Well, I mean, before my daughter moved in, you know, girls would always sleep over, you know, like here, left, and right and shit. And they
What, your daughter's friends?
No, not my daughter's friends. You know,
Pretty soon, your
and,
daughter's
yeah.
friends are going to be
Well, that's all right.
eligible.
Once they're adults, but you know, until then, don't kick my ass for that one. You know, because she listens to this show from time to time, so you know, she's gonna be like, because you know, she called me out on this a couple of weeks ago. Or
What do you
maybe-
mean?
I was at my mom's, and she's like, "Dad, you date girls my age, you sickle." And I could not fire back on that. I mean, she put it this way: you know, those moments where you just get put in your place and you just don't have a response. That was one. I just sat there, like, you know, like as if my jaw being shut with wires.
So what's the
Fucking-
biggest age
That's when you go,
age
well,
gap
I
for
was
you?
talking about 10 years ago,
Yeah,
darling.
yeah, that was back
No,
in the
10
day.
years ago, there was always girls sleeping, like in my bed or whatever.
So what's the
not
biggest
fucking, but,
age difference between you and one of your hoes?
that would have to be about 3 years ago. I was with the last time I was with an 18-year-old.
Wow,
Yeah,
dude.
It's big. I was almost twice her age, I guess.
Yeah.
So what? That's 15-year difference?
Yeah,
Yep.
Or
it's not so much
14-year
that.
difference?
Yeah, but you don't notice it as much when you're fucking her.
I don't
No,
care. I'm
you
not
don't at
judging
all.
you. I'm just
And,
wondering.
No, she was. Man, put it this way. This girl. I mean, I'm not saying she was a hoe, but she was way wackier than I was. She said, "You can't kiss me," and I was thinking, "It's all right. You're not that
Was
attractive."
she
I don't-
Julia Roberts
I
now?
don't
Pretty
wanna-
Woman?
No, I didn't want to kiss her because she had a hot ass body, but she was a lobster. Like we could
Lobster.
remove the head.
Yeah.
It was all right, but the body was like.
She was
So
a
anyway.
shrimp.
Nah,
Take
she was
the
actually
head off.
taller than me, as
No,
all
take
girls
that's what
are.
I'm saying. She was a shellfish. Yeah, take the
Dude,
head
my
off
daughter's
girl.
taller than you.
and just eat the tail.
Yeah. Anyway, so like, she's,
What about older? What about the other way? Have you ever dated an older woman?
I'll get to that in a moment, but I got some good material right here.
Okay.
So I'm sucking on her tits, and she's
Oh,
like,
sorry.
she's like, bite my nipples. So
Not nibble.
no, not nibble, bite my nipples. So I'm pretty much like chomping on her nipples, and she's like, bite them harder.
Jesus.
So I did. She's like, bite them fucking harder. So I'm like, if I bite any harder, I swear to God, I'm gonna have your nipples in my mouth and might swallow them by accident. I mean, whoo, this girl was a freak. Jesus.
Pain, huh? Pain. I
Man,
sense
she-
child
Oh,
abuse
she was
in
a
her past.
masochist, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Masochist. Yeah, sadomasochist, whatever you want to fucking call it, man. Swear to God, I could have put a match up her ass and she would have been.
What happened to this girl? She went off to college?
Nah, she moved to Australia. She
Ah.
moved to Australia. I saw her
deported.
recently. She came back home or whatever, and she got a little fat.
That would intimidate me. She must be in love. Or she was eating a bloomin' onion.
No,
A lot of bloomin' onions.
She's got a blooming
Do they have
onion, all
Outbacks in Australia, you think?
No.
I bet you they don't.
no, Outback
No.
Steakhouse. No, wait, that's an American fabrication, man, like Olive Garden.
Serious.
Fucking authentic Italian food.
Authentic.
Fabrication.
We sent him to chef school in Italy.
They do that shit, though, right?
They do
I
shit
said
like
do.
that, but I'm
They-
thinking like, what school do they send you to? The fucking elementary school? Because that's not authentic, man. When you're at the Olive Garden, I swear to God, they put so much cheese that you might as well just go to Domino's or Chuck E. Cheese and who fucking knows, man. It's the
No,
worst
but
shit you
Italians
could
cook
eat.
with a fucking grip load of cheese. That's why, dude.
Well, you got to realize Italy's as vast as America. Like there's so many different.
Yeah.
Like there's the difference between a New Yorker, a Californian, a Floridian, a Texan, and the rest of the Western Okies that fuck their cousins and the whole shit.
You mean like your uncle?
Rub your uncle? Is that what you said?
No, but all the Italians I know, and I'm not going to bash all Italians because I do know a very fucking beautiful Italian girl.
Unless you're from
who's-
Sicily
who's
or
not,
He
Sardinia.
has a huge crush on this chick.
who's not overweight in the slightest. But
She
I know.
might have the fat gene. It's
I know
just like
some
a time-release
Italians.
capsule.
I mean, they're just fucking big people, and it's not because they're eating fucking corn.
Corn's not even good for you.
We're not talking Samoan where your bone structure weighs 280 pounds. We're talking like, I'm having some Fruit Loops. Let me get out the fucking cheddar.
The Parmesan.
Fuck yeah.
The ricotta.
Yeah. I mean, they just cook fucking everything with cheese, dude. Everything.
Cheese is
Fucking
great.
ridiculous.
I love cheese.
I know,
It doesn't
cheese.
love me, but I love cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you were actually went to Italy, there's cheese. You get cheese from goats. You get cheese from cows. Shit, they even get cheese from sharks. Them fucking.
I
people
had
are
a
just-
goat cheese tamale, and it was unbelievable. I love goat cheese. I didn't realize I loved it, but it was at a farmer's market.
Good stuff, man.
Fucking
Have
amazing.
you ever had goat's milk?
No.
It looks like cottage cheese.
I've had.
comes out curdy.
I've had
It's
breast
curd.
milk. Have you ever had breast milk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put breast milk in my
Well, I'm
coffee.
trying to.
I was with the girl who lactated and wasn't pregnant.
Oh my god!
Talk about a fetish.
Did she get maternity leave?
That's what I was gonna ask.
She probably could have milked it for a long time. Sorry, she probably could. She probably could have gotten maternity leave.